As Mercedes struggles to put together a title-worthy challenger, Hamilton finds himself at a pivotal crossroads in his illustrious career. The big question on everyone's lips is whether or not Lewis Hamilton, the 7-time world champion, will remain with Mercedes or seek new opportunities elsewhere. Will he stay or will he go? The Briton has finally spoken up about his future. What did he say? Stay tuned to find out. The Formula One world eagerly anticipated the new era of ground effect cars in 2022, but for Mercedes, the season proved to be a rude awakening. With just one pole position and a solitary victory by George Russell, the team struggled to find their footing and fell far short of their lofty expectations. Despite the disappointing season, Mercedes remained optimistic about their chances in F1 2023, hoping to reclaim their spot as title contenders from the very beginning. Unfortunately, things have not gone according to plan for the once dominant team. In fact, they seem to have taken a step back, leaving Lewis Hamilton feeling frustrated and unheard. The 7-time world champion has publicly expressed his displeasure with the team, claiming that they did not listen to him when he provided feedback on what the W14 needed. He also lamented the lack of connection he feels with the car, describing the experience as miserable. Despite these changes, Hamilton remains focused on his ultimate goal, winning an 8th world championship. The 7-time world champion has won 6 of those titles with the Mercedes team, which between 2014 to 21 went on an unprecedented streak of dominance in the series with 8 consecutive constructors' titles and 7 drivers' crowns. The times are a little more challenging though, with F1 2023 representing the 2nd season in a row where Mercedes are seemingly adrift of the title picture. In the past, Hamilton may have played down the significance of this record, but now as his frustration grows, he is speaking more openly about his pursuit of history. With each passing race, the pressure builds for Mercedes to deliver a car capable of putting Hamilton in a position to achieve his dream. This has led to a great deal of speculation about his future in Formula One and with Mercedes. Although team principal Wolff remains convinced that Hamilton will pen a new deal, he also said that his star driver's head could be turned as he pursues a record 8th world championship. Wolff said if Lewis wants to win another championship, he needs to make sure he has the car, and if we cannot demonstrate that we are able to give him a car in the next couple of years, then he will need to look everywhere. I don't think he is doing it at this stage, but I will have no complaints if that happens in a year or two. Red Bull could have a vacancy at the end of the year with Sergio Perez operating on a 12-month deal, but it seems improbable that Hamilton would be paired alongside Verstappen. Ferrari is a possible avenue to explore if Charles Leclerc elects to engineer a move away. But Wolff added, I am absolutely confident Hamilton will stay. We are talking when we want to do it and how, but we just need to change some terms and the dates basically. Lewis is at the stage of his career where we trust each other. We have formed a great bond, and we have no reason to doubt each other, even though it is a difficult spell. It will be so nice when we come out of the valley of tears and return to solid performances. Despite the struggles he's faced at Mercedes, Lewis Hamilton remains fiercely loyal to the team that has brought him so much success in his career. In a recent interview, he shut down any rumours of him jumping ship to a rival team in search of his 8th world championship, stating that as long as he feels he can contribute to driving the team forward, Mercedes will always be his home. However, Hamilton also knows that he won't be able to compete forever. When the time comes that he can no longer contribute at the level he expects of himself, he will gracefully step aside to make way for a younger driver to take over. But he warned that this moment is not on the horizon just yet. Asked by reporters ahead of the Australian GP how he feels about his future, Hamilton replied, "Continue to feel very much at home as a family. I see myself being in Mercedes until my last day, to be honest. If you look at the legends like Sir Stirling Moss, he was with Mercedes until the end of days. So that's been the dream for me, to one day have that, or I have that, so just to continue on with them. Continue to build with the brand. I've got some amazing allies within the team, and we've got great relationships here. I think for me personally, just as long as I can continue to help the team, as long as I can continue to help drive the team forwards and really contribute, then that's why I want to stay. If there's ever going to be a point where I feel like I'm not able to do that, it's time for a youngster to come in and take my seat. But I'm still feeling pretty young and in pretty decent shape. The competition from Red Bull's Max Verstappen and Sergio Perez has been fierce. And it's clear that Mercedes will need to make significant improvements to their car if they hope to reclaim their spot as title contenders. Despite the rocky start, Hamilton remains cautiously optimistic that Mercedes can turn things around. He believes that the current package is a little bit better than last year's W13, which caused him headaches and back pain due to rattling. The team has already admitted to making mistakes with their concept car, But they are now working hard to rectify the situation and get their season back on track. Hamilton is out of contract at the end of the year, but the 38-year-old is expected to extend his stay with Mercedes, providing he wishes to continue racing. During a cryptic Instagram post, which included a video of him running, Hamilton recently admitted, "Some days I feel like stopping. When I start to feel this way, I dig deep and remember I'm on a mission. Whether you realize it or not, you're on a mission too. We're all chasing something." So, will he stay or go? While it's unlikely Hamilton has the 1982 Clash favourite "Should I Stay or Should I Go" in his head, one day he will. As long as there is fuel for the fire, he will stick around in F1, pushing those records as high as he can and as far away from Verstappen as possible before calling time. He will want to go out as a champion and race winner. That is what he is. Athletes like Hamilton don't settle for 6th in the championship and no wins in their final season. He will want to climb Mount Everest once again, being the king surveying all before him. Fate often doesn't allow great athletes to go on winning terms, but Hamilton is certainly one of the few who could buck the trend. One thing is for sure, he is closer to retirement than the start of his career, so until the day that the retirement announcement comes, questions over his future will remain. It's no secret that the battle between Hamilton and Russell at Mercedes is one to watch. While many expected Hamilton to easily outscore his new teammate, Russell has proven to be a formidable opponent, even outscoring the 7-time world champion in their short time as teammates so far. But the stakes are higher than just a simple teammate rivalry. If Russell were to beat Hamilton in the championship standings, it could spell trouble for Hamilton's future at Mercedes. The team has always been a team-first organisation, and if they see Russell as the future of the team, they may opt to prioritise him over Hamilton. Furthermore, losing to Russell would be a significant blow to Hamilton's legacy. The world already knows he is one of the greatest drivers of all time, but losing to a younger, less experienced teammate could tarnish that reputation. It's a risk Hamilton may not be willing to take and could lead him to considering a move to another team, where he can once again be the undisputed #1 driver. In the end, only time will tell how this teammate battle will play out and what it means for Hamilton's future. Will he rise to the challenge and prove his dominance, or will he be dethroned by the younger generation? It's a story that F1 fans will be eagerly following all season long. Now over to you. What's your thought about Hamilton's future in Mercedes? Will he extend his contract with the Silver Arrows? Let us know in the comments section below. That will be all for today's video. Thanks for staying tuned. Please don't forget to hit the subscribe button and notification bell so that you can always get to watch more videos like this. See you in the next video.